Now continuing with this, we have oxidation and reduction. There's a few things that we need to know about this because we need to be able to tell them apart. So oxidation, particles lose electrons. Okay, our oxidation number increases or becomes more positive. It's very similar. It is a reducing agent, and the elements are said to be oxidized. Okay. On the other hand, we have reduction. Particles that gain electrons. They gain electrons, our oxidation number decreases because there's more electrons there, so they become more negative. They cause oxidation of another, therefore it's called an oxidizing agent, and they're said to be reduced. Now, to help us remember all of this, we have Leo goes Gur. Leo is lose. They're losing electrons is oxidation. There's Leo. Lose electrons is oxidation. Gaining electrons is reduction. Leo goes Gur. Losing electrons is oxidation. Gaining electrons is reduction. So what we have to do is we need to look at a reaction and see how this all works out. By the way, this explains, or at least helps with almost all of this. Not reducing agent, oxidizing agent, but the others. Okay, keeping Leo goes Gur in hand, let's take a look at this. They always occur together. Always, always, except for if a half reaction. So this is a lone element. It's an atom. It does not have a charge. Same with this. So their oxidation numbers are 0. Sodium is a +1. It's always a +1 on the periodic table, so therefore if sodium is a +1, chlorine has to be a -1. Assign oxidation numbers to each element. Done. Which element is losing electrons? So I'm just going to write it. I'm going to break it apart. Sodium 0 is going to a sodium +1. It's getting more positive. So is it gaining electrons or losing electrons? It's lost an electron, so it's sodium. Now chlorine is starting at a 0 and going to a -1. That got more negative, and we'll need that in a moment. So, which element is undergoing oxidation? Remember Leo. Losing electrons is oxidation, and we just said that sodium's losing electrons, therefore oxidation. Which element is gaining electrons, getting more negative? That's going to be our chlorine, which is undergoing reduction. That's our Gur. Leo goes Gur. Gain electrons, reductions, chlorine. Now reducing agent is oxidation. It's an agent of change. Our agent of change is sodium, and oxidizing agent is chlorine. Which element is being reduced? It's another way to say it. Reduced. Gain electron, reduction. Reduction is reduced. Chlorine. Which element is being oxidized? So this is Gur. Oxidizes Leo. What type of reaction is this? This is a redox. Or oxidation reduction would also work. And that is it. And I'll scroll this up for just a second so you can see that. We can use oxidation reduction or just say redox.